Constant struggle.
Wait, you were the weight of the cord?
There's a yeah, the XLR cord.
Are you sure it's not something else that's weighing your mic down?
Let's see here if I can. Oh, I might have something figured out. I think I might have a tech. How do I sound? Do I sound okay?
You sound great.
Oh, perfect. This actually works out fantastic.
It would sound better if you were right next to me, though.
Okay, I know.
But
Okay,
seriously,
that's
though,
awesome.
you didn't know this, but there's actually a special guest this week.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm going to bring him in right now. Here, just let me open and close my door here for a dramatic effect. Hopefully everybody heard that. Welcome in, Dr. Peterson. Yeah, it's really nice to be on this podcast. Especially because Mr. Ryan Howe, he's a disaffected young man. And I've been standing up for them, and what a terrible thing that is to do. Okay, you believed for like half a second he was here, right?
No, not no.
I'm close personal friends with Jordan B. Peterson. That's why I call him B. Peterson.
It sounded like Ernie from fucking Sesame Street trying to parody Jordan.
Well, he sounds more like Kermit the Frog. It's Kermit the Frog.
That's what
But it's kind of like Ernie. I wish you would show, Bert.
Yeah.
And I wish you would eat cookies in the damn bed. That's awesome. Welcome everybody back to Not Rich Just Bored, episode number 53.
53?
We're back. Yeah, the big 5-3. Getting close to Christmas. Okay, yeah. You seriously didn't think Jordan Peterson was here, though?
No.
Come on! Why you gotta be a hater?
I'm a realist.
Like... No, okay, fine. I do have one of my buddies here, though. For real.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. His name is Psychohypnotic. I'm here.
Holy fuck.
I'm here to do the podcast with the Howester and Codeman. How are you guys?
Oh,
hey, Psycho, you made it. Why are you in my room? Oh, I was just checking for ghosts and looping a revenant around your coffee table. What? Don't you do that in real life? No. What? Sometimes you do. You do it in the game, but then you also do it in real life. Howester, how are you?
Jesus Christ.
I don't understand the problem. What's wrong?
Oh. Holy.
Sorry, Psycho. He's a little starstruck already.
I want to peel the fucking skin off my face right now.
Oh, well, in that case, I guess I better leave you guys to it. Sorry, I'll go next week when Cody's alone.
Yeah.
Thanks, Psycho. Sorry. My co-host is kind of an asshole, apparently. He doesn't want guests to come on. It's all good.
Yeah.
See you later, Psycho. Oh, don't forget to close the road. Oh, I'll close the door, don't worry. And loop a revenant on the way out. Okay, well, just clean up your potatoes, whatever you do.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck.
This just got entered in a cringe compilation.
Oh, what a... Yeah.
Hey, you
Where's
know what?
the alarm?
You know what, though? Yesterday, I was stranded on the road outside of the great, glorious Canadian city, Calgary. Well, outside of Airdrie, but that's just north of Calgary. Just a little bit. Airdrie, at this point, is pretty much part of Calgary. Calgary just needs to expand a couple more kilometers, and it'll slowly absorb it.
Fair enough.
But the reason I'm saying that is because I got stuck. I got stranded on the road. My engine blew up in my work vehicle. I just hear like this grinding, and I start sliding on the ice. I'm like, this is it. This is how I go. And then like I pull over, and it's just like I pull over to the side as it's just creaking and crumbling, and all of a sudden all this black smoke just fills the cab. I'm like,
oh.
I was like a smoker. I had to like open it. It sucks because it's like literally negative 35. It's like it was probably about negative 46 or something with the wind, and the wind was fucking bad out there, and I'm like freezing to death. I want to conserve the heat, and that, but like I have to open the door to air out the fucking smoke.
Oh.
So I'm just sitting there and like I literally put on like 2 pairs of pants. I put on like I thought I was playing the long dark for real life. In real life, I just sit there. I'm like, it's getting cold, McCready.
Did your company supply you like an emergency kit or anything like that, like a blanket or?
Well,
triangles.
Did you say triangles?
Yeah, like those road triangles you put.
Oh, yeah. I don't have triangle. I have what are they called? Pylons.
Oh, okay, yeah.
The old pylons.
Pylons.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I have the pylon stuff, but like I don't really have like an emergency kit per se, but I have my own shit. I have a first aid kit, but I have kind of my own stuff. And like I was fine. I was so close to Calgary, so one of my coworkers just picked me up.
Oh, okay.
And that was good. And like they're like, yeah, they can pick you up or you can wait for the tow truck or whatever. I'm very glad I got my coworker to pick me up.
100%.
Because you know what? Well, you know what the ETA for the tow truck was? 3 days.
Oh, nice. You'd be dead.
Yeah, dead. So
You'd be dead.
So this is the funny
Should be
story. It should be good. IBD. But like seriously, that's the reason I bring this up is because I just realized somebody followed me on Twitch randomly just now. What the fuck? I'm not even streaming. Thank you for the follow, Demon Mistress. The fuck? Okay. That's called a live Twitch stream. But yeah, the reason I'm saying is because I was on hold with the fucking because we have fleet management, so you got to do fleet management to get a tow, and then they were fine, and they transferred me over to roadside support, and I was on hold with roadside support for 3.5 hours, and
oh my God.
then my phone started doing this weird hissing like a ah! There's this constant screech, and I'm like, okay, that's not an answer. So it did that for 15 minutes straight. I'm like, okay, this is obviously fucked. So I hung it up and I phoned them back. And I was on call for another 4.5 hours. I was on hold again. And they just never answered. They never fucking answered. So I gave up. I'm like, I gotta go to bed. What do we gotta do?
Yeah.
Is this gonna be my alarm clock? I'm gonna set you right next to my bed and wake up when you fucking answer the phone. Hello, sir? Hello? How are you? And I'm like, holy fuck, 7 hours. I mean, I was doing other shit while I was on hold, but still, it's like, holy fuck, guys. And then I phoned them in the morning because I'm like, my vehicle's literally just fucking on the side of the road. And then I phoned them in the morning, and then they had this callback feature. They're like, there's a long waiting period, so we can add you to the callback list. I'm like, where the fuck was a callback list last night?
Yeah, no kidding.
They just made me wait on hold. But today, it must have been an after hours thing or a glitch. I don't know. But then today, I was on a callback list and I called back like 3 hours later. And then I got the tow truck, blah, 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 blah. And then I'm like, okay, finally, it's taken care of. And I'm like, what? I'm like, yeah, what's the ETA on that bad boy? And she's like, yeah, it'll be about 24 to 78 hours. And I'm like, hold on. I think I had a stroke mid-sentence there. Did you say 78 hours? She's like, yes. I'm like, that's over 3 days. I'm like, this is a fucking Tim Allen movie. What the fuck is going on here? So, yeah. Needless to say, the Canadian tow trucks are busy, I guess.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I left that fucker there, but I literally told her, I'm like, okay, if I was not with my company and I didn't have a friend, like a coworker, like, 50 kilometers away, and I was just in my personal vehicle, and I had you guys looking out for me, roadside support, I'd just be fucked. I'd have to sit on the side of the road for 3 days. Like, are you fucking kidding me? What do you do? What do you do if you don't have, if you didn't have friends or anything? You gotta start like flagging people down.
The only thing I could think of is maybe because it's based on a commercial.
I
Like maybe
think that's probably part of it.
Yeah, maybe civilians come first, sort of thing, which would make sense in
I
theory in my
I am
mind.
a civilian. What do you think? I'm military?
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
I am hardcore military. First of all, did you watch my cringe video? Did you remember that one I sent you?
I do.
Where the guy's like, he'll never be in the army.
Oh my god.
And then like the thing afterwards, like he's better than the army.
Oh,
Oh fuck! I sent you. Oh my god, okay, I sent you that one today, and I was like, "This is my holiday card." Did you get my holiday card?
I don't know if I.
Oh
I
my
was pretty
god,
busy today. You said.
yes. Well, I sent it like literally like I think an hour ago or 20 minutes ago, but it was like, "This is my Christmas card this year," and it's a guy in a fedora, and he's naked on his bed, and he's like, "Somebody's been a bad girl this year."
Oh
And
god.
and I'm the Grinch.
Oh.
It's hard mode. It's fucking expert mode of cringe. It was a fucking rough one to watch, I'll tell you that much. But yeah, so that's how my days have been going. How's your days been? How's your week been?
Oh, dealing with this cold, like the cold weather has been
Oh,
horrendous.
yeah.
And like for us, tomorrow it's supposed to get worse, hey?
Is it gonna get worse tomorrow?
That's what I'm hearing.
Holy shit. Yeah.
It feels like minus 44 right
Yeah.
now.
We're recording on Wednesday, of course, so it's 4 days before fucking Christmas. It's the 21st. And yeah, it's like negative 35 up here.
Yeah.
How much is it right
Feels
now?
like negative 29 feels like minus 45 with the wind chill.
Oh,
There's talk about tomorrow being minus 50. Feeling like minus 50 anyways.
oh God, that's not good. Luckily,
No.
I'm not going anywhere because
Yeah.
I don't have any vehicle. Well,
So,
I have my Ford
so they
Escape.
gave you a vehicle and you're back. And
Yes.
you're gonna have to fix that. But the
It's all good.
home.
What? Did I lose you?
Oh, yep, I'm back.
All right, there you are.
I think I did. I think.
All right. Yeah.
I
No, that's
think I
good.
lose you for a second. But yeah, well, that's good at least. I wasn't too sure if you were still out of town.
Yeah. No, it's like I have a work vehicle now. It's just it's a Ford Escape, so it's smaller. They're definitely nicer to drive in this weather. That's for fucking sure.
Oh, 100%.
Having all-wheel drive. But then if you look at like our local weather, like Monday and Tuesday are supposed to be like -8, -5.
I know.
Like what the fuck?
I'm gonna feel that. That's like my arm, my left arm there. Like for a little reference, I guess back when I was young.
You don't have to tell me what happened to your left arm.
Yeah. Anyways, I snapped that motherfucker, and ever since then, like usually cold weather isn't too bad, but it's like when it does the like spikes of like extremely cold to like warm to extremely cold, stuff like that. That's when it fucks with me.
Yeah, because what did you do to your? Was that the one
So, yeah, I snapped.
you broke it, right? What
Yeah.
were you doing though?
I was going skiing, sledding, snowboarding, or whatever, and then fucking going down a professional hill when I shouldn't have because I only went down the hill like twice.
Yeah,
So I was
right. Triple black
completely,
diamond.
Yeah, pretty much. And and I forgot how to stop. I had people noticed that I wasn't slowing down, and I had people running trying to tackle me because I was going straight towards like a bunch of skidoos.
Oh fuck!
They were in a row. And then all of a sudden I just hit, literally I visually saw a patch of grass hit that thing at, I don't know, Mach speeds, went flying in the air, and yeah, hit the ground. And the best way to describe it, like where I broke my arm, it felt like that part to my hand. I
Yeah.
thought For some reason, I thought I was like in a gopher hole or something, like a big hole.
Oh,
And
yeah,
like
because you
I
could
was
feel
in
it.
delusional. Yeah, I was like in a shock, body shock instantly, and I'm like, and I was laughing. I'm like, oh yeah. And then I look over my arm, and it's just like, oh fuck, 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 fuck.
You're like, oh, that doesn't look good.
Yeah, and I remember fucking in so much pain. The one guy's like, "It's okay. I think it might be just a spray." And I just remember telling the guy, like, "The fuck it is."
Bone's broken. There's no bone left.
Yeah, yeah. You got a sprain in the middle of your bicep.
So now you're just sitting there like, my arm hurts so much.
Yeah.
Daddy, help.
Dude, the worst part was when I got the cast put on and
Yeah.
like yeah, not covered up or anything, and then like because I broke it in wintertime, of course, because of the sled and stuff. But when the cold air hit my arm, it
Ugh.
made my bicep and tricep, it tighten,
Yeah.
and so it tightened around the bone. Sorry for being so graphic for viewers out there, but
Oh, that's not
the
graphic.
best way to it felt like my bone, my arm was fucking expanding out of my like flesh, like it was the most excruciating pain I ever felt, and it was every time because I was just like at that time I was like laying on a couch in the living room, and then the porch was right beside it, the house that we were in. So yeah, every time someone opened the fucking door, it was just the most excruciating pain.
You're like, the door's open. I can feel
Yeah.
it.
I'm like, just someone use the back door. Why can't we use the back door?
Well, that's why the only black diamond I enjoy is the black diamond cheese strings.
Hey.
No going down fucking stick to the bunny hill.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what I always did when I went on school trips to go skiing and snowboarding. I always skied because fuck snowboarding. It's fucked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. The where was I gonna get at that?
You know what I said to people though that's stuck on a bunny hill?
What's that?
I was Andrew from fucking Star Fox. I said, stick to the pond, froggy.
The I know a few years back I went skiing. I was seeing that one chick, and she's like convincing me like to try, and I'm like, listen, I have a lot of trauma from the shit. You guys slowly just help me through this. But we did. I did good. I didn't break my arm, so
That's it's wait, you said you didn't break it?
I didn't break it the second time I went skiing.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Skiing, sledding.
Okay. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
But it was a different place too. It was a
It's
different ski resort or whatever.
oh, I see.
That
It's
might have been a part of it.
it's a fun thing to do. I've actually contemplated like going on a skiing trip one time here, or just renting skis at like a place somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's just like I'm so like it's hard to get into. Like it's funny because when I went on those ski trips, I was always like nervous the whole time, and then by the time I was like competent and like felt like confident and going down a big hill, it was time to go down. It was time to go.
Yeah, no, it was the
Yeah.
same scenario. The we did like 3 passes on the like a pretty decent size hill, but it was nicely made up. But the issue was I was still new to it, and I kept on like I don't know, this specific one, it like drops down on each side into trees, and I couldn't get my balance right, and I would be always sliding down to the sides, and then I would be like crawling myself back up to try to get down into the middle path. Yeah.
they that one you hurt yourself on though. That was that a black diamond though, or was it?
I don't know. I would assume so. It was the expert level.
Oh, okay, so yeah, so black diamond. Like that's how I don't know where you skied, but where I skied, it was always like there was like the bunny hill, which is like the beginner and learners, and then there's
Yeah.
like the regular hill, and then there
Yeah.
was the straight downhill, which was just
Yeah.
literally like 60 degrees. Like it was pretty much straight downhill.
Yeah.
And then there was the black diamond, which was all kinds of fucked up.
Yeah.
But
I
yeah.
remember it was like it was definitely curved like that, and then at the very end it went straight down, and then yeah, that's where I lost control because I literally how that event went where I broke my arm. I went down the bunny hill literally a total of 2 times, and then family member of mine was trying to convince. Well, I guess in the end, convinced me to do the top expert.
That's funny. But I don't think I've ever told you this, but my fucking physics, or sorry, not physics, biology teacher, he legitimately forced me to go down the downhill one. I mean, he didn't force me, but like I remember, oh, I don't know, I don't really feel comfortable. I don't think I could do this. He's like, Cody, for God's sakes, it's really simple. He's like, you don't go straight downhill. You just go left to right to left to right, and then you like when you turn, you do your little snowplow thing, and then when you're at the very bottom, if you want to slow down more, you put your skis together.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, and then I ended up doing that hill, like, because he basically guilted me into it, and then I like did it, and then it wasn't actually so bad. I actually did get through it. I'm like, hey, this actually isn't so bad, if But I always thought about it as you just go straight downhill, just fucking go. But that's where it gets dangerous, because I remember I went down that other one, and then like I was going this was on a different trip, not that same one. But I was going
Yeah.
like straight downhill pretty much the whole time. And then like
Yeah.
one of the teachers is on like the ski lift and like, Cody, snowplow, snowplow. And I'm like, what the fuck's a snowplow? I had no idea what the fuck they were talking about. They're like, put your skis together. And I'm like, oh, okay, okay. And so I snowplowed, which is where you put your skis together, but I was going so fast, and my skis literally snapped inside. I don't know how I didn't break both my ankles, but my skis snapped inwards and snapped off, and I just bit the fucking dust. If there's ever a moment where I was gonna break something, it would have been right there. But I literally just like woke up, and like my ankles were pretty painful, but they were like, obviously I didn't break them. They're okay. I wouldn't be able to walk if they were broken, but I just remember like snowplowing, and I just snowplowed a little bit, and then instantly snapped both my skis off. Then I went flying. I'm like, ow.
Oh my god.
I was sitting there like Happy Gilmore. I was like, Volkswagen.
Volkswagen.
Das Auto.
Das Auto. Yeah.
What? What do you want? Why are you in here? Oh, sorry. My car was just warming up. I was just wondering when you guys are going to start talking about Phasmophobia. We'll get to it. Get the fuck out of my room. Okay, sorry, bro. Fucking guy wants to be on the podcast so bad. Fuck. But why are you laughing, bro? It's my friend.
I'm gonna clip this and I'm gonna put it on the fucking Instagram fucking channel.
You should. But yeah, so that's what I was gonna ask you that though, but that was a funny segue into it. I was gonna ask you what do you think about the new Phasmophobia update?
It's good. It's good. I'm liking it. Like I think for me, I'm loving the updates. The thing that I'm like kind of wanting now is I would like to see even more levels.
Yeah, more levels and more death animations.
One thing I kind of wish they had that I miss actually from the old asylum,
What's that?
the echo effect.
Oh yeah, that was pretty creepy.
I don't understand why they don't have it on prison or any of the prison, the school.
You know what would be fucked is if they did like an old, like abandoned military bunker.
Yeah.
and they did like that echo effect.
Yeah.
'Cause-
It's such an immersive. It's such a small detail, but it's so immersive.
oh yeah, it is fucking it's insane. But they
Yeah.
like the new Asylum's much better in a
Yeah.
lot of ways, and it looks better and stuff. But the old Asylum, like I said, they could have. I saw it more as like a military bunker. Like I said,
Yeah.
if they made it like a military bunker, just an abandoned military bunker.
Yeah.
And I remember they were talking about doing an apartment building at one point too.
A mansion, an apartment building. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that'd be fucking sick too.
And they're
Like,
supposed to eventually add, like, and they kind of teased it off already, with the Asylum, the restricted version where it changes up.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
That's supposed to be a thing
yeah.
later on with the
I
other
I
levels.
really like Sunny Meadows Restricted. I'm not a big
Yeah.
fan of Sunny Meadows. I like it, but it's just like it's more it's okay if you got a lot of people, but it's
Yeah.
like
Oh, 100%.
it's really hard to play alone because
Yeah.
it's so fucking big, and it's just
Mhm.
it's a little bit much. But
Yeah.
the one thing I learned it like a few months ago now, but I learned that you can actually ask the Ouija board where the bone is.
Really?
Yeah, you can ask it where the bone is. And
Oh shit.
it's not really worth doing it on the smaller maps, but it's worth doing it on
Yeah.
the big maps.
Oh, definitely.
And like Sunny Meadows has a map in the middle. Like just outside the church, there's
Mm-hmm.
the chapel. There's actually a map on the wall there that you can read, and it'll tell you. So if the Ouija board says like female dorm 3, you can look
Yeah.
at the map in the hallway and it'll tell you where female dorm 3 is.
Oh,
So,
that's cool.
yeah, so it's like a little hidden thing that you can actually ask where the bone is,
Mm-hmm.
which is neat.
The uh oh, sorry. I'll let you finish.
No, I was that's all I was saying.
Oh, the other things too, like other than levels, is they talk about new animations and new character models and stuff like that. Like, I'm looking for, they really have, what would be the best term to use? Like the backbone figured out. They just need to they just need to work on the visuals a little bit more for me.
For like the characters, you mean?
Yeah, I was
Oh,
just
well,
the
I even tweeted at CJ, the art guy, the guy's the lead art
yeah
designer. I tweeted at
yeah
him. I'm like, a screenshot of the fucking the hand with the lighter, because you know when you have the lighter as an item, the guy's
yeah
hand looks all fucked up. I'm sure
yeah
if anybody Googles it, Phasmophobia lighter, you'll see the fucked up head.
yeah.
It's
They
just it looks so bad. And it would be such an easy fix.
Yeah, I think, like, I don't know if it's the levels look pretty good. I think it's just the characters, and like again, I would like to see a larger variety of more ghosts too.
Yeah, well, yeah.
New character models and more variety of ghosts.
Well, the thing is, there like to me, there's a lot of ghosts already. The biggest thing is if they add new ghosts, they need to they need to make sure they're giving a unique something to all the ghosts. That's the one thing I
Yeah,
like about Ghost Hunters Core is that
yeah,
you know what you're dealing with visually. You can see what it is
yeah,
because the ghosts have a visual representation, whereas it's harder in Phasmophobia. It's more like the way they act and the way they do that. And the biggest problem I've had with Phasmophobia in the past is that you almost have to be more of an expert to fucking know what you're dealing with. To
yeah. But
like
I feel like that is Faz's kind of thing, though.
well, no, for sure. But my problem with it is that if it's a game that's just supposed to, because a game you should be able to pick up and play anybody. So
Yeah,
when they downright lie in their entries in like in the ghost book or whatever
hmm
like they'll say shit that just isn't true in there. And they've in this last update they have fixed a bunch of the ghosts, like
yeah,
like the Goryo. The Goryo cannot roam anymore. It is locked
Yeah.
in its ghost room for the whole match. It can't change rooms ever. And
Yeah.
whereas before they said they're not found far from their place of death,
Yeah.
but they actually roamed a lot from a glitch. And then, which is, again, it's a glitch, but I don't know. To me, there's just certain things that aren't explained well to people. And I think it would actually help people a lot if they explained the differences more. Which I think they're getting better. The new entries make more sense. I think I've talked about it with you before, but the biggest change I love with this update too is um the crucifix actually has a range now.
Oh, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, it has like the circle around it where it'll tell you where it's gonna be its effective area. I
Mhm.
love that because you never quite know where it is.
You-
You know?
Do you think, like I've heard of some people complain because it takes some of the immersion out. Um, you know, in my thought behind that is maybe the idea of either having the ability to change that in custom lobbies or maybe based on difficulty.
Right.
I think no matter what, I think everyone agrees that the pricing needs to change.
Yeah, that's always been a rough thing for me. And again, they have done it. They've changed it up a little bit in this update.
Yeah.
So things are a little bit better if you do perfect investigations, which is how the game is supposed to be played. So that is good. I don't like cheese. Like I don't like the idea that people could cheese it and shit like that. It's not
Hmm.
a good thing. So I like that they're rewarding people for doing full investigations. But
Yeah.
the problem I have is they're not really rewarding you that much. It's like a perfect game before on professional was like I think 360 was like the maximum you could get at one time, or two.
Okay. Yeah.
Maybe it's 270. I can't remember now, but it sometimes you get like bonus objectives and shit. And it fucks it up. But
Hmm.
like now it's like I think me and Kyle did a perfect investigation and it was like yeah I think it was like 325 or 310. I can't remember,
Something
but
like
like
that. Yeah.
to me, okay, so that's a perfect investigation. But the problem is if somebody dies, like if you put all the equipment in there and you died, well, you just lost like $800 worth of shit, and you
Yeah.
didn't get that mission reward because you died.
Yeah.
So I don't know. To me, I always felt like Phasmophobia's biggest problem is that the equipment is far too expensive for. Whereas a game like Ghost Hunter's Core, you don't lose your gear. There's
Yeah.
consumable gear that you use up, but the other gear, like it's okay if you die. I'm pretty sure like I think the only way you can lose it is if you actually die.
Okay.
Like if everybody dies.
Yeah.
But
That
I
would
don't
make sense though when you think about it,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, cuz there's nobody to grab it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. No, it makes sense, but but I've never really had everybody die before like that. So I've never been able to test that theory, but I like that a whole lot more because like Phasmophobia, that's the thing. If you go all in, you're looking at like 12 with everything. That's like 12 $1,300 worth of equipment. So if you
Mhm.
die to get that equipment back that you just put in, you would have to play like 5 perfect games and not die. And it's
Yeah.
just and like to me that doesn't encourage like experimenting and shit like that.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I've always disliked that, but again, I know they want to make it hard, but sometimes you gotta have it a little bit more forgiving, or at least make it so that the person that dies will still get paid based off what everybody else does.
Right?
Like that Booman game that we were playing. Like the Booman, you get your cut no matter what if you die. I don't even know if there's a penalty anymore. On the first update of the game, I think you lost like 25% for dying.
Oh,
But
okay.
but last time Kyle died on me and like it was fine. The ghost was a
Mhm.
hacker, but
Huh.
we were fine. But But
Oh man, that game is so uneased for me. Like I don't know why. It just fucks.
why don't
That
you
game
like
fucks with me.
Edith?
Man, there's just something about her, man. Just that face is just so fucked.
Oh, I know. I know Edith is actually like fucking out of all the ghosts that you have to fight on that game, like Edith is the one that scares me the most. And
Yeah,
and
I
she
100%.
and she's the hardest.
Yeah,
Like to me, the two most unique ghosts are the troll and the scav, but they're also to me they're the easiest because there's
yeah,
actually a hard counter to them. Like the
yeah,
troll,
exactly.
the troll won't even fucking bother you if your lights off. Yeah, it's hard to see,
Yeah,
but at least you can get around to the breaker or wherever you need to go. And you can flick on your light once in a while to make sure you're going in the right direction. But like, and then the scav, you just need to slow down, don't run, and you're
yeah,
good. Whereas like the
yeah,
little girl, she'll once she finds you, she'll chase to the ends of the earth, and then
yeah.
same with the granny, there
But like
Edith.
when she attacks you, the girl though, like it's not even real. It's just like her face is covered up in hair, so you don't really even see her face in the jump scare kill thing
Yeah,
that
she's
they have. Like hers is very timid.
yeah. Well, she's literally a carbon copy of Lisa from Phasmophobia. Like, I think that's like it's a Unity asset or whatever. Like, remember,
Oh,
the little girl in pajamas
yeah,
ghost
yeah,
from Phas.
yeah,
I think it's
yeah.
actually literally the same model. They might have tweaked.
Oh, fuck.
I think they tweaked the face a little bit, but they call her the Lisa ghost. I don't know. I think that might have been the person that made that model. I have no idea what the lore is behind the Lisa ghost, but
Hmm.
But yeah, no, it's yeah, for anybody who doesn't know, we're talking about Boo Men, and yeah, like Boo Men it's basically a different take on the ghost genre where you are stealing from a haunted house. So you're literally playing burglars and your job is to get everything on your list, as well as any additional loot, and then escape without dying. And
Mhm.
yeah, you have to stay in the light though. So the ghost can't hurt you in the light, but you can only have so many lights on at a time, and then eventually the breaker goes out, or the breaker will go out if you turn on too many lights. So
Yeah, or
it's really fun with friends. I love playing that game.
if you look at Edith too long, she'll turn off the light.
Yeah, that's her ability. She'll turn off the light
Yeah.
on you. I don't.
Fuck.
Yeah, like I said, the scav can hear you. The troll doesn't like the glow stick, and Edith, her abilities. Yeah, if you stare at her too long, she'll turn off the light where you are. But I don't know.
Run at you.
The little girl doesn't really have an ability.
No.
But yeah, I
Another
think
thing too that fucks with me is how they'll fucking run at you in
yeah,
the dark to right into they'll get like a foot or two into the light and then
yeah.
vanish. And it's like, oh man, so many times where a guy's just like not paying attention, they'll turn, they'll look at you or your bro or something, and the fucking thing's like running at you and literally just like grasping at you and then disappears. It's like, holy god.
Oh, I know. There's so many times. Like I still have to upload my first stream of it too, because I did my first stream of Boomin a few weeks ago with Kyle, and like I remember just getting jump scared so many fucking times because like the ghost would just blink in front of me, and
Shit.
I'd do my little Homer Simpson scream like.
That's me, buddy. That's me. No, I'm like Goofy. Like fucking, I get so scared. I literally sound like Goofy when I fucking yell.
Wake me up.
Wake me up inside.
Help me, guys, help me.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here anymore.
Yeah. Is Ryan dead? I don't know. You hear Goofy yet?
Oh my god! But yeah, that's it. I really like that game. I think that game is like it's a fun. It's like an arcade game to me. It's just a fun, brainless game that's kind of it's quick and easy to get into, and it's just fun with friends.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's pretty scary. So it'll be interesting to see where they go with that.
Yep.
You haven't seen the new update for Ghost Hunter Core, hey?
I've heard of the clown.
Yeah, you heard of it. Hey, yeah, it's the me and our good friend Dragon there. We
Yeah.
did we did the we did the new circus level, and we got
Oh
the fucking
God.
clown ghost, and it's like
Oh.
this is too much.
Right. Yeah.
Like I said,
Oh my God.
like Phasmophobia is like more realistic. They go with like the you know Gorios and Hantus and shit like that. The
Yeah.
mythological ghost types, and then fuck it, Ghost Hunters Core is like fuck it, we're going for the fucking clown ghost. And it's fucking it doesn't even look like a ghost. It just looks like a fucking it's just a clown. And what's kill
Yeah.
you? It's fucking it's literally terrifying though. Like
Oh
I
God.
we have to play that soon because I need you to experience that.
Oh God. I'm scared.
God can't help you now. Yeah, you should. Yeah, we'll have to get everybody together and play it again. That's one game that actually has like a lot of levels on it, and the levels vary a lot in that game
Yeah.
because there's like a manor, like the pianist manor. There's like the street house. There's the farmhouse kind of deal. There's the circus. There's the play school.
Yeah.
Uh,
There's a nice variety.
yeah. There's the fort. Yeah.
Mhm. One game I wish they would update, and I don't know. Like, I wish there was just some kind of like update, like just like, and I mean, what I mean by update, I mean just like
Uh,
some clarification is Obsidio.
yeah.
Like, I understand, like he always has admins and stuff on his Discord. Like, he doesn't say anything. It's just admins. He's busy right now, and he'll get back to you and stuff. And it's just like, can we have the creator just be like, "Hey guys, this is just what's happening. I'll let you know what's happening in the next, I don't know, 2 months or something. Give us some kind of fucking something,
Yeah. It's how long has it been since the last update on Obsidio?
dude." Oh my god.
The thing is, too, is that guy
September. September.
September this year.
Yeah.
Really? There, I didn't even think there was an update in September.
Yeah, that was the I'm bad with the name. That it's like that cave area that changes up. It's kind of like a experiment level.
Oh yeah, the procedural generation.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Unfortunately, it is like the updates are few and far between for that game. But the thing is, like, he is one guy. I'm pretty sure doing it all,
It is. It
and
is. Yeah.
he's got like he's got like what's he doing? School or some shit. So
Yeah.
he's got a bunch of shit going on his plate. So
It just makes me wonder, like, if that was a good choice for him to go and make a game. Like, again, when he was working on it consistent before his schooling, and like, it's a conflicting thing because, like, good on him. He's getting school. He's doing whatever he wants to do. But like, if he knew he was going for school, like, man, I don't know if that was a good idea of trying to make a game just before school, because then he jumped up all these updates and it was looking good, and then it just flatlined. So you have
yeah,
that expectation from from people that bought your game, and now you just kind of like, and I get it, he's working or he's doing school, but at the same time too, it's like, fuck man, like, you have people that paid money for your game, like, I
yeah.
don't know.
I paid all $6, bitch. Get to work.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just, yeah. I wish there was like, because how much did we pay for Faz? Like 10?
Yeah, something like that. If that.
Like, the Faz is really truly the number one ghost
Yeah, it is.
hunting game.
And it's still only, I think, $15.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that expensive. And
Yep.
that's what I mean. Like, that's when I say like it's just, that's what is really killing it right now. And I think we've talked about it even on here. Like how indie games are just like, they're fucking a tenth of the price of a AAA title, and you get
Yep.
hours out of them.
Hmm.
Hours. And
Yep.
you get, you get never ending up, well, not never ending updates. Eventually it'll be just a full release, I'm sure, but like, still, you get that. Like, I think I have, yeah, like 147 hours right now in Phas, and it's
Yep.
like a $15 game,
Hmm.
and I probably bought it for 10.
You know, something funny is I I try to do it on Tuesdays with a buddy of mine, and we've been getting into Battlefield 2042, and this game has gone through a fucking shit ton of like shitty things, and they're trying to turn it around and stuff, and it's probably going to be one of those things where they fully turn it around when it's already, by the time the game's life is done, they'll be on to the next Battlefield. um the funny thing that that's kind of happened
Yeah.
is they have AI. So like you have your conquest, your big 64 versus 64, but for a while there you couldn't even get a server to fully truly fill up. So what they had to do is they designed an AI. They put AI into the game to fill in for that spot, so you go against AI.
Yeah.
And during that, they also decided to make a co-op AI experience. So it's just pretty much what it is. It's just online, but so you just play with your friends, and the rest is just AI. You're not actually like competing against other players. And one thing at the starting, when me and my buddy were first started playing it, it was just like the AI were kind of dumb, but like, and it's not like based on an update. We think what it is I think the AI is adapting to our level and is increasingly getting better.
Yep. It that would make sense.
Yeah, and it because of that, it gives a really great experience because like, and again, like to each their own on how PvP should be and PvE and all that, but like right now, I honestly am having some of the best time gaming on Battlefield with this co-op experience going against AI.
That's because
It's
you're
just like
fighting AI.
you're right. You're right. 100%. The
You're supposed to be
uh
like Kyle and fight players and kick
yeah,
your monitor.
I gotta punch my monitor and be miserable playing video games. Um,
No, but seriously
um,
though, like back in the day, like playing Spec Ops on Modern Warfare. Do you remember Spec
yeah.
Ops?
Oh,
That
100%.
that
Yep.
was like, it was co-op versus AI. Those were fun. Those were fun as
Dude,
fuck. There's nothing wrong with
exactly, man.
fighting AI.
Yeah, man. And like, and that's where like again, it's just that like whatever. There's definitely competition that some people enjoy and stuff, but like after
Yeah.
a while, like again, like what what I don't truly understand with some people, like unfortunately, like your brother will like keep playing something even though like he sounds like, and again, I don't know what his mindset is, but he sounds so miserable when he's playing
Oh, I know.
like like how are you like are you having fun at that point, or are you just
No.
addicted to trying to become the best or something? And like there's like I don't know, maybe it's just I've gotten to a point where I've just like I'm not good at PvP and I've accepted it, and why would I go and try to um why like I don't want to be better at it, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
there's no drive to be first, you know what I mean? I just want to be there to have a good time. I just want to have fun, right? So when I see like, and again, you know this because it is your brother and stuff, and I've listened to other podcasts where like if you're doing solo and I can hear shut up, but like I don't understand that mentality anymore. I don't understand
No.
where there's any enjoyment in that. Well, like at that point, you're not like to play games is not to be, like you get off work, you get off your stressful job, and you go have some fun, play video games. I
Yeah,
just
you go
don't
sit in the
understand why you go
haunted
from
house.
yeah. Why would you go from one stress to the next kind of stress? I don't know.
No, I don't. That it's one of those things where I think at that point he's just like a glutton for punishment. He gets so worked up over competitive stuff. It's like I just don't. I don't get. I mean, yeah, there's times where I get
Like
intense, sure,
yeah,
but
we all
like,
do. And
yeah,
like I'm not saying that I don't either. Like I've definitely got frustrated and stuff. And in the past when I was younger, I used to be like your bro. Like I would like I more accepted that I wasn't that great, but I would still get fucking pissed off, especially like racing games and stuff. But I've now come to I think it's just that I've been very fortunate that I've become self aware. I
well,
guess
well, after a
to a
after
conclusion.
a while, you just gotta. The thing is, you gotta just realize that it's there's gonna be people better than you at a game, and you just
Yeah,
gotta do your best and have fun. If you're not having fun,
yeah,
just put it down.
yeah.
And that's
And at the end of the day, it's a game.
exactly, and that's my biggest problem with fucking all those games that were coming out, like Fortnite and fucking Call of Duty these days, and even Battlefield. I'm sure online, the
Mhm.
competitive scene is just too much. It's just
Oh yeah.
there's no such thing as a fucking casual game of Call of Duty anymore.
So here's the other
Everybody's
thing
sweaty as
with
fuck.
oh yeah, exactly. And so here's the other thing with that co-op mode, the AI. You now, I know you're not gonna like this because there's a big thing in gaming nowadays, especially PvP, is battle
I was
passes.
just gonna say no battle pass.
Yeah. So the interesting thing though is you get the same amount of points as you do in PvP, eh?
Oh
As you
yeah,
do
yeah,
in
yeah.
that co-op. So you're still progressing. So you're having fun. You're not getting stressed out from sweaty players,
Yeah.
and you're progressing in your battle pass. So I could do like 5,000 to 15,000 points in an offline session, just fucking ripping it up. But then I go like me and my buddy were like, oh, we'll play a few like player games, and I had like one kill, and I was just dying constantly. I blink, die, blink, die, blink, die. I had like 100 points to my name. I'm like, yeah, I'm not really enjoying this. I'm not making any progress, you know. And
No,
then we
that
went back, and it's like, oh, I'm fucking flying through, flying through this battle pass.
yeah. Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like
Yeah,
rewarding people. I think people should just be able to play the way they want. And like I said, that's one of the
100%.
main reasons why I don't play any of those kind of games like Fortnite or anything. Like when like Fortnite first came out, I was killer at it, and we had a good team, and everybody's pretty good at it. And then, but it got to the point where literally any match you'd get into, you'd shoot at a guy, and he'd have the goddamn Sistine Chapel built up there
Yeah,
before you even could reload your gun. Like,
and like going back to this whole battle pass thing. I'm not again, if I'm forced to play with other players and I'm not fucking making hardly any progression, that battle pass is shit to me because I don't get the choice to fully experience
yeah,
that battle pass because I'm limited to unfortunately my skill. I'm not good at the game. I get I get I get punished for not being able to fully experience that battle pass.
yeah,
Whereas again, I wish other games were to give you the choice like what Battlefield's doing. Unless there's games out there that I'm just not aware of. Then, but it's made me enjoy the Battle Pass more on Battlefield because of that. Uh, them giving me that opportunity.
yeah,
Unfortunately, it probably wouldn't be. This probably wouldn't have happened if they didn't fuck up the game at the starting.
yeah. It's
So,
true.
it's like almost like it's almost like a positive out of a shitty experience.
Fucking guys. Get them out of there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. I don't disagree with that. I think people, yeah, should be able to play they want the way they want. I still don't like battle
Mhm.
passes. I'll never fucking like battle passes because unfortunately they've
Yeah.
ruined gaming in general for me. For
Mhm.
every shooter and every battle royale, every fucking game is gonna have one now, and it's fucking shitty.
Mhm.
What's next? The Phasmophobia one?
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
Actually, that
Makes
was
me
whoa,
wonder if
Jesus,
it makes me wonder
snuck
if
up on me. I didn't know you were still here. I've always been here.
oh god, Jesus.
Please,
The
please continue, Howester.
holy Jesus. The where was I getting that? It Grand Theft Auto doesn't have it. I'm curious if the next one will have it or not. Um and then Tarkov doesn't have it, and the the main developers of Tarkov haven't said that there's no chance of having that in their game. They don't want anything like that.
That's good.
Yeah. Um
That's actually that actually makes me respect them a lot more than not that I
mhm.
not that I didn't respect them before, but that makes me because that shows that they're sacrificing money for just having actual standards, I guess, and
Yeah. Yeah.
because literally anytime you add a battle pass, it's just money.
So if they made a battle pass that you had everything fully unlocked where you didn't have to spend any money to get like the third currency or something like that, or a second currency, do you
Yeah.
think you'd like it more?
What do you mean?
Like what is the one thing that you don't like what's the thing that uh
why do I hate battle passes?
yeah,
I
what is the thing that
I hate the fact that it's pay to win. It's pay for content, but it's never ending because there's always a new one. And
yeah,
the thing I hate about it, I'll lay it out for you right now, is that a it's predatory to young consumers because they always
yeah,
want. I'll use Fortnite as an example, just because Fortnite is like the most classic example. So it's predatory because everybody wants to be on top of the game, right? And they're like,
yeah,
oh well, the skins don't make you better at the game. No, but if you're serious about the game and you want to be cool, you want the new skins. That's just how it fucking goes,
yeah,
unfortunately. So it's predatory towards especially young consumers that really want to be up with the times in their game and have the most recent skins. They make it so that leveling without the premium battle pass is impossible. Like,
mm,
like in Overwatch 2, for example, because that's the most recent game that I've been playing with a battle pass. I
mhm,
had the premium battle pass on the first season because
okay,
I had like a premium this whole package I bought.
yep,
It was on sale for $30. It came with a bunch of skins. It came with some currency in game, and then it came with the battle pass, the premium battle
mhm,
pass. So at the end of that battle pass, I didn't even play that much really, but I was level 70 out of 80 on it. And this battle pass, we were playing steady for like a week there, and I'm only ranked 13 in the battle pass.
oh
But it's because I don't have the premium one, right? It's and like that's what I mean. Like you just and also if you're not premium, you don't get anything. You only get about you get like maybe 14 rewards out of the 80 levels, and
mhm.
whereas premium you get a reward every level, but it's just like it. That's why I don't like them because they're predatory, and also you're locked in. Because once you pay money for that battle pass, you want to play that game to unlock the whole battle pass. Otherwise, you wasted your money.
Yeah.
So I don't. I don't like how it locks you in. I don't like how it's predatory, and I'd much rather just fucking pay for a game than have fun in it and unlock skins. Because
So
it's so funny because like everybody lost their shit on Overwatch for having loot boxes back in the day, but
yeah.
nowadays loot boxes seem like the fucking golden currency. Like we're begging
Mhm.
for loot boxes to come back.
The so do you feel like, say for example, they still kept the seasonal battle passes, but they got rid of the premium side of things where
Yeah,
You just paid, yeah, every season you got a new pass, but you couldn't get those, like, it's the same kind of thing where it's just these are the items in this season pass.
Yeah,
Once the season's over, that's it. Would you
yeah,
feel
yeah,
better about the idea of no pay?
yeah. No, no, I would feel better about that if it was just something that every 90 days there was a rotation of items and you can only
Yeah,
get them within those 90 days. Yeah, I wouldn't have a problem.
yeah,
But the problem I have is that the premium costs money. And
yeah.
once you pay for it, you want to do it. You want to lock in there and play it the whole time because you don't want to waste your money.
Hmm.
So, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Hmm.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna wrap up here soon because I gotta go grab some stuff from my mama,
Oh,
and I gotta make some puff wheat squares.
ooh, nice.
We have the company Christmas party tomorrow.
Oh, damn,
It's
nice.
it's just a potluck at the office. So, oh, I just shit myself. Didn't smell good at all.
Do you got to work Friday?
Yes, unfortunately, we're doing it on Thursday. I don't know why.
Yeah, that's kind of a bummer. You couldn't have done it. They didn't do it Friday.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just because I think it's because a lot of people aren't working Friday, or some people are taking off on Friday.
Oh, okay.
So they just want some people to be able to enjoy it or whatever. But it should be okay. It's not gonna be anything serious. But yeah, my buddy's still here behind me. You want to take us out, Psycho?
Oh,
Why are you laughing every time?
no.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'll have to be the guest next week. This guy's a little bit too rude. He reminds me of my first Hantu.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, Psycho, take us out. Okay, everybody. Well, thank you for watching this week's episode of Not Rich Just Bored. That's the name, right?
Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Leave a comment down below if you want me to be on the show again sometime soon.
Yeah, fucking you let them know. Anyone that you fucking comment below in this video, or can they even comment? I think they can comment on Spotify or any of the other places, right?
I'll make a poll. Yeah,
Yeah.
make a poll. That would be even funner.
You you let Code Man, you you let him know how you feel about.
Okay, sounds good.
Boy, fuck.
No, that sounds really good. Man, you're such a good friend. But seriously, you have to take the podcast out here. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Remember to go subscribe on Twitch to Psychohypnotic. Hey, I didn't say you could plug your shit on here. Okay. Links to all the social media are in the description below. I'll see you next episode. Bye. Yeah, see you guys.
Yeah.
I don't get why you're making fun of my friend, but
Holy fuck.